That's, anyway, apparently not. The the thumbnail is typically the most important part of the video, and you don't even make one. All right, so.
Hi, Special K. Hello, Poe. Janine, what's up? Damon, hello. Hello, hello. You're not going to say hi?
Hello?
I mean, you're just going to sit there and stare at
I'm just waiting for people to get in.
There's 400 and something people.
400 and something people. Are you going to get in?
Jessica, you're not paying to watch now, are you?
Are you going to get in?
When you see subscriber live, you will see you have to pay. But there's sometimes you're not going to have to pay. Hello, Deeds. How are ya? Jessica, right now I do subscriber lives on my TikTok, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hi, Jackie Day. How are ya?
Your dad with dementia watches us. That's awesome, April.
Good, Judy.
Thanks for showing him.
Hi, Pat.
What's up, Otto?
Hello from San Diego. Hannah's coming in from San Diego. Gotta pay the bills. Yes, you do, Jessica. Oh no, Gail, what happened? Why have you been in the hospital? That's okay. Jessica, it's okay. I get it, and we're still gonna do the same stuff, but I'm limiting sometimes my time because it's just nice.
Andrew's going to be down in Bakersfield on
It's
Monday.
really nice sometimes to not have the
down
chaos
past Atwater.
with the ugliness that's out there. Yes, Damon, he did surgeries.
Sarah, I'm exhausted. I'm tired.
And he's
I don't
cranky.
know what the hell she's doing.
I'm talking.
You're not even in the picture.
Because you took it away from me.
But you weren't in it before. So what's the point?
Okay, well, look at you. You have to get close. You're the one who started with an attitude.
I don't have any attitude.
Really?
You're the one sitting.
No, it was the bug that was up your ass before we started. Because you were ready to say, I'm just going to do it. We'll not do it live tonight.
I didn't say it like that.
Yes, you did.
I mean, I'm exhausted. I'm tired.
We're cranky. I know.
Yeah, we're cranky.
No, you are. I was fine.
I'm cranky.
-10 wind chill. Ooh. He's up.
Moneymaker. Dad, what are you doing?
Hello.
All right, very good.
Very good,
Very good.
I told them not to give him the sandwich. He didn't listen because he's grumpy. There's the VA with the. That's what I came over here. I want to see. Oh no, I know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go to Tahoe tomorrow because it's scary. Scary. We're getting winter storm warning tonight in the Sierras. Oh, hi Sarah. Oh yeah, your broken rib from Rona. My birthday's in May. Own Ripon? Ooh. Is it going to be raining here tomorrow? I think it is, huh?
Thanks, Naomi. Thanks for Heather for the heart.
Hi from London. Ed with Andrew. Somehow, despite everything, he managed to acknowledge and support his grandson's strengths while reassuring him on areas of. Oh yeah, Elizabeth.
I plan on getting some rest. I do.
Sushi. Ooh, I would go for Mexican. I like Mexican food. I always go with Mexican because it's my favorite. Chips, guacamole, salsa. I had chips already today, so.
I do not practice anymore. I do, but I'm practicing my last cases out. I'm finishing off my last cases.
Freezing, Judy. It's been so cold. And we don't have any rain. We haven't had any rain today, but it's been yucky.
Andrew's 19, Ellie.
Yes, Dan is Mexican. Could you tell by his
¿Cómo estás?
his hair color?
Cerveza?
Parenting tips: do the best you can. Hannah is 22.
Will I miss being a lawyer? Some parts of it. But I'm still a lawyer, so I mean, I can still, help people out when I need to.
I
Or
was looking to see if it showed the temperature. I don't know. I don't know how to get to weather. I'll tell you what it is. It feels cold.
You got a new coach in Alabama? I did not know that. Nepal. My God, the reach of this channel never ceases to amaze me. Stassi, I practice criminal law is what I really enjoyed.
It's
Your daughter's turned 22 in October?
47 degrees. Feels like 46 though. Just so you know. Right now. The low is going to be 33 tonight.
Hey, Sal and Merced.
Hi, Sarah. Oh, you have to have the candles ready.
47 in Louisville. That sounds about what it is here.
I had a.
I know you got a new coach in New England.
I
I know you lost your old coach. I don't know if you have a new one yet. We had a lot of people that were happy about that.
Andrew's not doing law. No. Not at all. Yeah, you guys are getting plummeted. Hi, Liam. Judy, has it been raining in the Bay Area all day?
My dad was raised in Oakland. Grew up in Oakland.
Oh my God, it's so freezing, Erica. Brian wants to know who's winning the playoff games tomorrow.
I don't even know who's playing tomorrow.
It's freezing. I've been busy. I kind of didn't get a lot accomplished today because my contractors were here and we were discussing things. So they were here for a long time. Back is better. Back is better. Much better. Still a little hurt. As Andrew's starting his own business, who knows what that guy wants to do? He can't keep his mind. He has no idea. 40 degrees is cold.
19 degrees.
Hi, Chrissy and Leon. Yeah,
God.
we're doing okay. I have to pick
My
up
sister's in Vancouver right now, so it must be cold up there.
I have to pick up my daughter and her friend at 8. No rain in San Jose and Morgan Hill today. Cold though. Freezing, right? Mail carrier weather. Are you saying you like that as a mail carrier?
Neither rain nor sleet nor snow will keep me from delivering your mail.
Thank you for getting somebody had said, Dan, you missed it on your channel. They said thank you because your videos help them deal with their dad.
Thank you so much. Those comments are my favorite comments. My favorite college team, I went to San Jose State, so I've got to go with the Spartans, even though I don't even know what league they're in. I'm not a huge college athletics fan. I'm more professional. I like Major League Baseball, NFL, NBA.
Hi, Teresa. As far as TikTok sends those, sometimes they send those things out. They do even when I'm watching videos, they'll say, how do you like this video? So it doesn't surprise me they do it for the lives. Hi, RK. Which sucks because, if you get an idiot on there who doesn't like you, guess what they're going to do? Hi, Gloria.
I heard about Belichick. In fact, we know somebody who, Jeremy, if you go check out his video, Jeremy Anderson, he did it. He was celebrating. He did a song. He's a neat kid. And if you check out Jeremy Anderson's channel, you'll see the celebration dance. Belichick's out. I never liked the guy. I mean, would he have ever won anything without TB? I don't know. Wasn't he a defensive guy? I don't know. He just had players. He had players, and when he didn't have those players anymore, you know, kind of like Steve Kerr, and things start to go down. Coaches are way overrated.
Thanks, she.
It's the players. It's all about the players. Pete Carroll, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, Debbie, I mean, I hope nothing happened to Pete Carroll. I know he's out in Seattle, but I hope nothing happened to him. Belichick's gone. Oh, I'm not surprised that Pete Carroll's gone. I mean, I think his days were numbered when he lost that Super Bowl and gave Tom Brady a gift, another frickin' Super Bowl to hold over Joe Montana's head. When if you reverse that, you know, it gives Brady another loss in the Super Bowl, and you know Montana looks that much better in comparison. So, you know, Pete Carroll, I've never liked him.
Do you want to assess what he has going on? Your dad.
Is he up?
Yeah. Hi, Linda. Are we being hacked?
Dad, what are you doing?
Um.
All right, got it. Sit there, I'm gonna get your pills. What? Sit right there, I'm gonna get your medicine.
Anna just texted me. Lands at 8:30 now.
Are you still hungry, Pop? Are you hungry?
What?
Are you still hungry?
Hi, Janine. How are you?
I'm gonna get you some pills here, Dad. And you got a sandwich in there to eat too.
I'll read it now.
You got a sandwich to eat
What?
too. You got a sandwich to eat.
No, I don't need any.
Well, you have a sandwich to eat.
No,
So,
I don't
yeah,
need
she's flying in from
You
San
might
Diego.
you'll want it in
So,
about 10 minutes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Damn it. Danielle, you look like your daughter.
Pop
She's
these
more
down.
than her mother.
What is it?
That's
It's
your
because
medicine.
the lights are really good here. That's why.
A lot of it. What am
I know, but it doesn't help you
Some
to
states
look at it.
are.
You gotta
Thanks
put
for
it in
that. I
your
appreciate
mouth
that.
and
Happy
ingest it
Friday,
in your
Matthias.
body. You put it on your tongue.
Yeah, that's what I'll have to do.
Yeah, so you
It's
just put it
trying
in
to
your mouth,
take
you
his,
put it back. Want me to show you how to do
pills.
it? You open your mouth, like that. Let me see you know
Oh,
how to
Debbie,
do it.
thank you. I'm tired. I have that. You have boy drama
Excellent.
right now?
Now you just take some drink and swallow.
With what?
You don't chew it.
Boy, like boyfriend?
Swallow.
Or what? You did the 2 a.m. last night? Oh.
You don't want any more to eat, Pop?
Uh,
You got a sandwich in here. If you're
today
hungry.
wasn't like stressful.
Look,
a
look
boyfriend.
at the sandwich.
I just had people, I had Dennis, my worker, and then the contractor here today. So they like took all my time today, so I wasn't able to do much. Are you going to get to go to the casino? I don't
You
know.
want to sit on the couch?
Toronto? She should have Ubered at that
Why
point.
don't you sit on the couch and then
No,
and then
he
you can
swallows
eat
his
the rest
pills.
of your dinner.
Thanks about the nail color.
Well, we'll leave it there for the rest of your
Libby,
dinner.
wow,
We'll
you
leave it
really
about
think
10
you're something
minutes.
making people subscribe. What is your problem, Libs?
I'll get it, I'll get it.
You're on Dan's channel, honey, not mine. You're on Dan's channel. And why would I want your negativity on my page? That is exactly why, Libs, I do subscriptions, sweet pea. People like you. I always love this kind of food. I was supposed to do one today, Gloria, and I completely forgot. Oh, the flight was delayed. Shit. Yeah, and we were just, and then we were just discussing some things that we had, like backsplashes and stuff like that. So we had to do some planning.
You got Montana's rookie card? I do not. Unfortunately, I didn't collect football cards. I collected baseball cards. I should have collected football cards from those days. Because there's some great players back then.
I lie so much, pathway. What does that mean? You lie so much, pathway. Is that a new word? Different language?
Let's forget the trolls right now. Only positive vibes. I love that, Miranda. That's what we have to give off is positive vibes. It is Friday night, for frick's sake. I gotta be
I just
here.
was asking what pathway meant.
Pathaway?
Yeah, she said, you lie so much, you're pathway.
Maybe they mean, what is that word? Not paranoid, but
Pathetic.
not pathetic. Oh, pathetic?
Yeah, pathway.
Pathway?
Is slang for...
Pathological, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, pathological.
It's pathological. Thank you. You guys can read my mind. I don't know how the hell
Well,
you...
nobody knows because I don't know what pathoi is, so we don't
But
know. It's a
I
guessing
just had to
game.
assume. I had to assume. We could ask her. Is that, what's her name?
I asked her, but
Did
she
you
doesn't
mean
respond.
pathological? Whoever made the comment? Let us know. Is it pathological?
We
Were you
don't
lying?
know.
What were you lying about? Your age again?
I don't know. She just
Your
said
weight?
my BS. I'm lying about everything. Pathoi.
What are you talking about? That you're even stating facts that you could be lying about?
I don't know. I wasn't talking about anything.
I won't let Ed jog in the snow. Look at things pick up. I get a little bit of, I get like half a beer. My energy comes rushing in.
I was
It's
going to
incredible.
try to buy a bell or something. Shit.
Do we have a pee?
Oh Lord.
No, she was different at 29.
No, it was a misspelling. That's why I always tell the trolls, when you troll, be better. Learn how to spell and learn the proper syntax.
Do you have to subscribe to watch me? I don't even have a subscription. The subscription that you're talking about, Danielle gets trolls, and she does the lives every day. So she has a subscription so she can speak to just people who want to watch and not have to deal with the trolls. I don't have a subscription. I just have a TikTok channel. And I'm barely able to keep that going. I mean, I don't even know what, sometimes I can't even open on my phone.
There's so many dun-dun-duns around in this world that I avoid them because it makes it so difficult. And y'all know I have a hard time keeping my mouth shut with the dun-dun-duns, right? So to help everybody else and to keep my mind focused, we get rid of the dun-dun-duns by doing subscriptions, and that's why I do it. I guess, so I'm sorry.
What? We're going to move over here for just a minute. Oh my God, we're going to move over here is what we're going to do. I bought Del Taco like a big, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because, you guys got to be aware of this stuff. So, when you go to Del Taco,
I had a little bit of gas.
giant boxes. Okay? And look at this thing. It's a Fiesta package. And it comes with like 6 burritos and 6 tacos.
It was very deadly. I'm almost afraid. I can't even almost stand it myself. My gas has been really bad.
We bought that yesterday. It's in the house. Grandpa ate it. I ate it. And Danielle ate it. And I'm just telling you, natural gas, unnatural gas, that stuff creates gas. You want, if we have an energy shortage, just throw some Del Taco in a frickin' hole, and like a year and a half later, it'll be like 1 billion gallons of oil. Because it is as gassy as it gets, and it's gross gas. I mean, it's not like regular
And it's so bad.
gas. It's
It is so bad right now. It's still hovering.
it's bad. You were on the live this morning. No, mine wasn't that bad.
No,
just
but
hers.
you just left lettuce part.
Grandpa's was bad too. He's walking around. I'm walking with him. And I'm like, holy shit. Do you have to go to the bathroom? And I don't know. Well, I think you do. And then I realized it was the frickin' Del Taco. I mean, we had stuffed a burrito and 2 tacos down Grandpa. And what my system did to it is one thing. What hers did, it's still fermenting in there. I mean, literally, you could burn a hole in the ceiling. If you sat there, it would.
There might be.
Del Taco, good food. It tastes damn good going out, but it smells different coming out the other end. It smells one way going in, totally a different way coming out. I mean, I don't know why you're holding your frickin' nose.
It's bad.
I mean, you're holding your nose, and I'm just sitting here inhaling it.
It's not good. That wasn't
No,
a
it's
good
not
smell.
good.
That wasn't a good smell.
I eat a lot of salads, and there's something called salad farts too. Lettuce has a lot of a lot of air in it. When you eat lettuce, a lot of lettuce, it may not be stinky, but you're going to have a lot of gas with a lot of lettuce.
There may be a hole in this chair in my pants.
I mean, I swear to God, like, you know, there's some, you know, you're going to get a hole in your nose from substances. Well, I got like Del Taco nose right now. It's burning holes in both my sinuses. I can feel, you know, it going down my esophagus right now.
Oh, shit balls.
Cabbage is good.
I felt like he needed a warning. I shouldn't even warned him.
I hear you back. Next topic. I'm with you.
I should have just let him sit
You can
down.
let that one go.
It's still here.
It's not here. I wouldn't be here. So, oh, you're in Del Paso up there. You're not far. And by the way, that's the Del Taco on Calvine Avenue. Just if you want to like annoy somebody or have fun in a movie theater or something, you just go to Del Taco and you eat. And I would say mix it up a little bit.
Dan Ash said, as a retired lawyer, what advice would you give to a fresh lawyer just entertaining the field?
Don't get caught up in the bullshit. Keep your values. Thanks for the boat. Keep your values and what you believe is right, and don't let anybody take you off that. Don't let anybody tell you it's okay. Don't go down a slippery slope.
Slippery.
Don't concentrate on the money. Concentrate on what you went to law school for, and you can do some great things as a new young lawyer. We need good lawyers coming up.
Don't get slippery confused with slippery, because that could be trouble.
Slippery?
You said slippery versus slippery.
A slippery slope?
Yeah, there's two different meanings.
What does slippery mean?
I don't know. You said it. I said
It
not.
was just a miss.
I said don't. I mean, you're burping
I
out
burped
your
when I
mouth.
said it.
I'm burping out my ass. There's both
My
the same
burps
things.
smell a lot better than your ass. That's all I can tell you.
Saying it's
I smell like, you know, wherever Budweiser comes from.
well, sometimes you have a little esophageal.
Oh, GERD?
Yeah.
Remember when you said I had GERD?
You still
Which
do.
is a complete lie.
You still do.
If I got GERD, you got turd. And I'd much rather have GERD than turd.
Everybody has turds, honey.
Yeah, but not the way yours are
Well,
right now.
I don't know. Let's not talk about yours.
I know I am, but what are you? I know I am, but what are you?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
You can have acid reflux in your esophagus and your ass.
Emily, I've never defended a guilty. I've never defended a murder case. An attempted murder case, I have defended.
The wood chipper. Yes. I was still waiting for that, Ink Mom. Weren't you supposed to send that overnight? Farps. Well, every time he burps in my face, I'm gonna fart. Can anybody fart on command?
Monet, I'm not retired. But I'm just working. I'm not actively taking new cases. Some, old clients will come in with stuff, and I'll end up with a case, or someone calls me and says, "Can you help me?" And I'll end up with a case. But I'm just basically working through my old cases, and I will continue to keep my office open. I'll probably do trusts or something, five trusts a month, just to break even and pay my secretary so that she can continue to help her granddaughter, which she does.
People can fart on demand.
People can burp and fart on demand.
Sorry. Yeah, well, the burp's easier than fart.
Have I defended someone I've known as guilty? If they've told me they're guilty, I will defend them. But everybody is entitled to a lawyer, right? Whether you're guilty or innocent. The difference is, a lawyer, a lawyer cannot elicit false testimony knowingly, right? So if a client tells me he's guilty, I can still defend him in every way I can. I can attack the state's evidence. I just can't put him on the stand and say, "Did you do it?" knowing he's going to say no if I know that's not true. So, a defense lawyer's job is to make sure the state has enough evidence to meet their burden. That's what a defense attorney's job is. And when you get an innocent client, it's just that much more important and scary. The scariest cases I've ever had were innocent clients. The ones that I know are innocent, those are the ones that scare the shit out of me. Because, the last thing I ever want to do is see an innocent man go to prison. And it's never happened to me. I've had a number of innocent clients all of them have gotten off, but I can
Thanks,
see how it's possible, very possible that they could have been convicted. So that was my fear. It's not, are you going to get in the thing? Do you watch what's going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to hurry up so you can finish so I can answer 50,000 questions that just went on. Ashley, it's DSal NorCal 1434 on YouTube.
Yes, that's mine. DSal NorCal 1434.
1434.
Yeah, 1434.
What did I say?
I don't know. Maybe you said 32.
Oh.
Like my dad's birth year, but it's 34.
Probably. I'm tired. I've been up since 3 o'clock.
I was up with you, by the way.
Everybody heard your voice.
I was up before that and after that.
Oh, you want a medal?
I just want sleep. I don't need a medal.
I want sleep too. And
my dad's never been officially diagnosed with something.
And now your daughter's plane has been delayed.
Well, I mean, till when?
8:30.
I mean, I don't know what your issue is with an Uber. I mean, there's 2 people that can Uber. Not big of a deal.
Well, it's Hannah. If you don't, Andrew
has
has.
Danielle watched me in court? I don't think so. My
Andrew,
dad has. Other family members have come and watched me in court. Danielle never.
Andrew has IgA nephropathy. You can fart on command. I'm jealous. Hi, CNH.
Judy, I don't ask my clients whether they're guilty or innocent. That's the first thing. You never ask that question. You say, what happened? Tell me your story.
I'm sure it's coming.
And they tell me their story. And that's the story I go with unless I find contradictory evidence, you know, like in the police report or witness statements. And then I'll say, hey, we have a little issue here with your story. Can you don't ask, are you guilty? Because if you do that, if I know a client's guilty, I'm constricted in the defenses that I can offer or could offer when I practice.
IgA nephropathy is a kidney disease. Hello from Indiana.
Is this 94-year-old mentally with it? That's the first question, because it won't matter if they're not with it. And do they have a living? I mean, you have to email me with that question. It's a complicated question. Someone asked about a POA, getting something POA.
I didn't see your question, Mike. Afternoon. In Australia. Hello from NC.
There are treatments now for early stages of dementia.
Dan does pro bono is not an issue.
Andrew is not terminal right now. Hopefully he's going to be just fine. You just have to watch him really carefully.
Hi, B.
Symbol, I hope I don't have the same symptoms as my dad.
You just don't go. Dan just doesn't go.
But where?
Into jury duty. Eric is like, how do we get out of jury duty?
Don't say that online.
I always have an excuse. I've always had an excuse.
It's different in every jurisdiction too, right? If you're in your jurisdiction, your county, if they don't have enough jurors, they can send the cops out if you don't show up. In different counties, if they've got
Erica's in Elk Grove.
Okay, so you probably are. I'm not talking because the judges could be watching it. I'm done. You have to talk to somebody else about that. I have no opinion on that. And I always show up for jury duty.
I got it.
Always.
I'm
the first one there for jury duty. I'm there.
Dan actually spends the night
like anyone's
in the courthouse.
Pick a defense attorney to be on a jury, but. How you doing in Glasgow? I'm Scottish. Andrew's our son. How come you already detected something?
Because it's either a person or it's a fucking cat.
I think, is it Andrew here?
No, Andrew's not here.
What car did he take?
He didn't take any car.
How did he get there?
From another car.
So I think the other car's back. Andrew's, nothing happened to him. He has a condition called IgA nephropathy.
Nephropathy.
Exactly. And he's dealing with that. That's the only thing. I do not believe it's hereditary, Mary, but I don't really know the origin. All I know is that he had it.
Yeah. We don't know. I mean, we know that.
My dad was not sprinting, but he was jogging. By the way, that's a fake channel you watched that on, if you saw it recently.
Yeah.
Some channel reposted that video because I've been getting a whole bunch of questions. That's a year-old video. My dad's not the same
exactly
person.
a
in
year
that video.
old.
Oh, you were on a federal court. You were
Mindy,
in a federal jury.
Andrew looks a lot like both of us, actually. I promise.
Home Depot or Lowe's? It's a good question. I'm gonna go with Lowe's. I shop at both. I mean, I'm lazy. Whatever's closer, but Lowe's. Ross, I refuse to take a murder case.
Linda, 2 years ago. It's been 2 years, hasn't it,
Since what?
Andrew? Over 2 years.
You know, it was 2020. So yeah, it's been
going on 2.5 years.
going on 4 years.
No,
actually.
going on 3.
In next month, it'll be the 4th year since he had COVID in February. So he's 4 months into this crap. 4 years into this crap.
3.
Well, I mean, you can just add it up. 2020, 2024.
He was with Alyssa.
February
He was with Alyssa as a junior.
I don't care. 2020, February, he was sick. Next month is February 2024. That's 4 years.
Yeah, but
Any way you add it up,
It
it's
wasn't.
just math.
It's the point of his first episode. That wasn't his first.
Oh, well, his
episode.
first episode came after the vaccines, but that's when he was originally, that was the original, when he was really exposed to the virus, which is what probably riled up the IgA. Because that's when, you know, IgA, if you have it sitting dormant in your body, any virus like strep throat or other viruses, including COVID, can bring it out.
Okay. No, the vaccine did not cause it.
I think that both the exposure to having COVID and then the 2 vaccines after he had COVID
Oh, same year.
brought out a dormant
Yeah.
virus that was a dormant condition that was going to come out at some point, most likely. And we maybe have lucked out that it came out when he did, so that we're on top of it, because it's the kind of disease that can sit silent for decades
I don't know,
as it's
Jerry.
destroying your kidneys. So we can watch it, and that makes his prognosis a whole lot better.
We won't know if we're going to be able to go until tomorrow morning and see what the weather's like.
I'm sorry about that, Artsy. There are, you know, there are some bad reactions to vaccines. There's no doubt about it. It's, you know, the vaccine type thing. Any vaccine, you don't really look at it in individual cases. You look at it what it does for a population. But you can have, you know, out of every 10,000.
Mr. X just said his dad had strep throat as a kid and it caused kidney disease, putting him on dialysis in the 60s.
That's exactly what IgA does. That's exactly what happens.
Mm-hmm.
It sits and you get a virus. It activates the disease. You don't realize it, and it slowly destroys your kidneys. And yeah, he's on dialysis. That's what we're trying to avoid with Andrew's dialysis. Are you going to the TikTok awards in Vegas? I don't even know what they are. I've not been invited to any TikTok awards. I'm going to the National Alzheimer's Association at the end of this month in New Orleans and speaking. That's my next real big social media driven event. But I'm looking forward to that.
12 inches, holy shit.
I've never been to New Orleans. Oh, Christine,
Christine?
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, strep throat, and somebody else said they had a virus and they got lupus. So, I mean, those things that happens.
The Japan video, that was the day after the plane crash or the plane incident in Japan. My dad and the tsunami and the earthquake. My dad was watching a lot about.
Oh shit, Linda.
Was watching a lot about Japan. And it popped into his head. That happens with him.
Oh my gosh, Linda. Oh, that he was lucky.
Is that, I don't know what fully calcified means. Are you okay? Can they get it? Is it just sitting there benign?
Good benign here, but in Michigan, shit. My back is.
You have to look out for yourself. I mean, that's exactly right. You have to know. Andrew will not be getting vaccines anymore the rest of his life. Well, at least no mRNA vaccines ever again. So you have to look out for yourself. You have to know your own body and take care of yourself in any way that you need to do it. Don Capo.
Oh shit.
Europe. I would love to go to Europe. I'm not going anywhere when my dad's here, right? Realistically, I'm here. I'm stuck here. I cannot leave. I cannot leave my dad. So I'm stuck here.
You followed Dan Xavier. He said it was an honor to see you followed me on TikTok.
Oh, how are you doing, Xavier? Yeah, I enjoyed your video. I went and checked it out.
He said we've helped him get through some tough times.
And I love your channel, and I can't wait to see more of your content. Thank you for reaching out, Xavier. I appreciate that. I'm not personally scared I'm going to get Alzheimer's. I'm aware it's
Mr.
possible.
X, shut up. God, isn't
Strep
that
causes
life?
pandas. It's not Copenhagen anymore. I used to chew long before my heart attack. It's little nicotine pouches that Andrew got me.
Wow.
Why do you have to pay to be on your wife's TikTok? The only thing you have to pay for is if you want to watch like whenever she does subscription lives. And she does that because she gets so many trolls on her channel that she wants to be able to talk to people and just have a good conversation. So she has a subscriber live. I don't have it. I don't have subscriptions for anything, but that's so she can do her lives and enjoy them. And they have a nice group of people. They have they get a lot of people on those lives, and they're nice. So that's why she does it. I mean, she gets whatever it costs you. I mean, she has a tiny portion of it. It's not like she's making a lot of money off it, but it helps control the trolls for her. So.
Oh, Mr. X, I'm sorry. That's hard. That's just weird. You know how shit works out sometimes.
She's Mrs. D-Cell Norcal. She's like my name, but with a Mrs. in front of it.
Yeah, you know.
What I think of Elon?
I do it, and it's
Less and
Tuesday.
less.
It's Tuesday, Thursdays. I do it full days now because it's just so much peace. It's more peaceful for me. I can just deal with a couple of things, and then
Josh,
I can
I
have
don't.
nice.
He's asking about the brand of the nicotine pouches. I do not want to in any way promote this crap, this unhealthy stuff to anybody. So I don't mention brands. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm doing it on here because I'm doing it, but it's nothing that I want to ever push on. We're California.
Josh, you can't get flavors in California.
But I don't want to push them because I don't want to get anyone else. They're addicting as crick.
No,
I
it
meant to
makes
say
sense, Erica.
F. I'm trying to eliminate my F words, but they're really addicting, and I'm just not going to push it.
My favorite, cinnamon.
My favorite dog is cinnamon.
If you must know, my favorite nicotine pouch is cinnamon.
Okay,
Thanks, Alex.
I did chew tobacco back in the day, and
it's hurting sitting in this chair.
it's not healthy. I mean, for like 20 years I did.
Linda.
Singers, that's a great question. I'll try and get to that. Freaking hiccup burps.
God. Yeah,
I got
love
hiccup
the cinnamon
burps.
ones. But we can't get them here.
Yeah,
we have to get them in. If I go to Tahoe tomorrow, I'm going to buy some because you can only get them in Nevada. You can't get them in California. And they're much cheaper in.
They're not Del Taco burps. The Del Tacos work this way out of my system. I've had normal gaseous, digestion.
So Linda, sorry about the subscriber lives. I just have to figure how I would do that. No, my pouches, when I use one or two, they go in the garbage.
David, I hear you, man. It is, I don't. That's one of the reasons we don't do subscriptions because I don't want people to have to pay, and we don't get a lot of that. But she's not doing it for the income. She's doing it really to control the live so that she can get on. I mean, do you want to get in the picture?
I'm watching.
But you're not in the picture, so.
Toot.
It just makes her lives a little easier on those lives, and they still attract a shit ton of people. So, I mean, it makes it more fun. I think the lives are better. The subscriber lives are nice. People are, their comments are it's just different, and you don't get into this, confronting the trolls. There's no.
Because
troll talk.
I can't talk.
There's no troll talk
without. I can't not react to them. So it's good for me. That's it.
I can just ignore it. I don't.
Dan doesn't get the same shit I get. First of all, I'm female.
Yeah, what are you doing?
People are insecure, and people are very
Come on over here. Sit
put
right
off by
here.
me
Let get you
because of my
something to eat.
security too.
I got a
So For whatever reason, that offends people.
I got a delicious
For whatever.
Are you ready for a
So
delicious
for me,
sandwich?
it is much worth it. And for the people who want to be there, it's
No, you
much
have
worth it.
salad.
Because then we can just
You have
sit and there's no
salad.
freaking stress.
Without it,
A lot of these people hate the freaking,
delicious.
you know, the constant negativity. If we get in a good vibe and you get idiots on here, it's going to happen. You know, you're going to get the shit. And for some reason, I attract the shitty people
Look at it.
because they are
Look at
freaking
it. It's amazing.
jealous.
You want some cheese on there?
Or they're deflecting, one of the two.
It's got lettuce, tomato,
So anywho,
tuna.
it's much better.
Delicious.
I'm not putting a gun up to anybody's
All right,
head or
enjoy it,
anything
Bob.
like twisting your arm. It is what it is. You have a choice. You can join it or you don't have to. You remember TikTok takes a lot of that shit anyway. It's not like I'm getting all that money. It's very pennies on the dollar. So it's not like I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, we wouldn't do subscriptions through the media
No, Kathy.
to
No,
earn
Kathy.
revenue.
No one
That is for reasons of the trolls. That's why she does that. You know, if we were going to do lives on, we could do them on Patreon or what have you. But I like being able to talk to people. I don't want people to have to subscribe to come and watch. So that's why we do it here. Ed is eating his dinner.
Dad,
Yes, Pop.
where are you?
I'm right here.
Well, I just put the sandwich.
I knew he didn't want it.
God damn it. Pop, are you going to eat the sandwich?
Good, it was too much.
It's not too much. Just eat the damn thing.
Hi, Julie Bean.
Lunch.
All right, we'll eat half of it.
Everybody has an opinion about everything,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Well, then you're done
Um,
eating.
What?
Are you done eating?
You have a choice.
All right, we can drink then.
You have a choice. You either join it because you like me and you enjoy the easy smooth of it, or you don't because you can't afford it. And I'm still on other days, but eventually on TikTok is ugly. And eventually I may be fully subscription at some point. Just me.
No, Dad, it's just a sandwich.
Huh?
It's just a sandwich. You might be hungry in a minute.
I didn't see it, Willie B.
Too much for me.
Can Andrew drink alcohol? Should he drink alcohol? Probably not.
You have a
But he
salad,
does.
that's all. You want a piece of dessert?
YouTube, there's a lot of people who want me to do a subscription live, and it would just
Where's
be,
the cookie?
What?
Dear, where's the cookie for him?
look in that basket and see if there's one in there.
There's not. Where are those ones that came today?
What came today?
I don't know, that Paul brought some cookies.
He did?
In the little wine basket thing.
It's the wine basket's up there.
Yeah, but the cookies are missing.
Well, I have no idea.
Well, if you took them out.
I did not touch them.
Hold on, Pop. I'm gonna get
Oh,
some.
you got a cookie in there or something?
I want a little piece of chocolate.
I can eat a cookie, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks, Xavier. This is my mom. It's for my mom. If he didn't eat all the cookies, guess what? He would have some
This right
cookies.
here. This
No, Grandpa can't have a pound.
yeah, well,
He may have eaten it because I don't know where they are.
Chocolate chips.
Make excuses not to do chores when he asks to do chores.
It's
Because
decent.
he doesn't want to do anything that I have. You know, a lot of the things that I offer him are women jobs.
He wants to move furniture and change the oil. I went to Saratoga High School, and so did she.
The chip video, yum.
Grandpa has had a beer before on live. He had a half a beer. If he asks for a beer, I'll give him a beer. Naomi, he's not in any condition to join tonight. It's past his bedtime right now. I don't choose to put him on in those periods when he's not going to be, his normal gregarious self. He's tired. He's disheveled. He's, a bit sundowning. So
And he's had
it's
a hard day.
unlikely
The
he's
last
gonna
couple
join us.
days, he's had a hard day. The last couple days, he's been very feisty.
He was a podiatrist. Yeah, I mean, my dad wants to be help, and he wants to help with manly things. He wants. He would do the dishes if he could do it. He would do the dishes. He would clean the kitchen if he could.
But he can't do it. He can't do it.
No, he can't. He can't do that kind of stuff. But
Oh, boy,
Someone asked if you had any more dreams. I said Daniel, but I assume that they're asking you.
No, not yet.
I mean, I'm not going to go there. How angry that makes me. But it's just one of those things. It's a marriage issue we're going to have to deal with.
I think the wife is jealous. Are you talking about me?
I'm pissed.
Are you thinking about me, wife?
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
No, somebody said I think the wife is jealous.
No, I'm pissed at you for having that
No,
dream.
but somebody said I think the wife is jealous.
Of what?
I don't know. I'm jealous? Of what?
Of this. Look at that.
What would I be? What the hell would I be jealous of? Anger issues.
That's comforting. It's very comforting. That's the kind of love we have. What the fuck would I? He died? Why? Who cares?
It's fun. I'm like, what are we talking about?
I know it's not premeditated, but it still pisses me off. She's talking
I
about.
don't know why, Tara.
By the way, if you don't know what we're talking about, Danielle spoke and admitted to having,
An origami.
in her sleep, which just infuriates me.
I'm jealous of Dan.
It's sorry, don't be jealous. My dad's not that perfect. Nothing to be jealous about.
Shit. I'm so jealous of you, honey.
Can Dan drink it? I can. In my day, my God. I am jealous of whoever was in the dream.
I don't know. It depends if I hear him.
Shauna, I know
I'm
it happens,
so
but it wouldn't
tired,
happen
Jared.
if,
I'm hoping not.
if you have them regularly the right way.
Some no.
It's not gonna.
There are some women. There was one
Yeah, but
woman,
not
and
you.
I forgot her
But
name
not
on here,
you.
and she said she wakes up with him almost every week, multiple times.
I mean, how lucky can you
She
get?
doesn't even need a man. It's great.
Congratulations.
It's great.
Do you not want a man?
I mean, if I just self-produce my origami
That's
by
all.
myself,
That's all men are good for.
yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm going to lose my utility
What's
at
your
some
utility?
point. I mean, what are you talking about? What are you laughing at?
Is that your only utility you give me?
That's what you just said.
That's about right. I'm gonna fully lose my utility. Oh, honey.
I don't know what's so funny. I don't know why people are saying poor Dan. I don't get it. Fine.
Ow.
Don't fucking dream your life away. I got corn hub. Enjoy your dreams.
Shit balls. Poor Dan. Poor Dan.
I hope they upload some new shit on the corn hub tonight.
His only the utility. That's what you said.
I'm not watching us the
You
alcohol.
literally said, well, what the...
You're all, if I don't need a man.
Yeah, and you're like, well, there's my utility. It's gone. What do you need me for?
Well, it's what you
Exactly.
said.
So you just admitted to yourself the only thing you're good for is
Alright.
sexual relations.
That
Your
was-
utility
No.
as a man and a husband
I
is
didn't say
gone.
I feel that way. That's what you said.
No, that's what you
I
admitted
can
to.
do it in my dreams. I don't need a man. She doesn't need a man. Whoever can, like on demand.
What-
I'm gonna dream of, I wish I could do that. I could control, I have dreams like that.
Poor Dan. Shirt. Poor Dan.
Jamie, the real account, this is my only account. So if it's me and it's not this account, it's not real. She has 3 accounts, Mrs. D-Cell NorCal, Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 2, and Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 3. Those are our only accounts that are on the TikTok. On YouTube, I have 1 account, D-Cell NorCal 1434. That's my only account. I went to McGeorge Law School, which is here in Sacramento. It's a University of Pacific. Who's the guy in the blue shirt?
I don't think so.
Does this shirt look blue? This is a black shirt. My dad's name is Ed.
Edward. Oy. Edward. Okay.
Mr. Humble, that was a great conversation. And I was kind of listening to that. It was even better before I got the camera out, but I was listening to that, you know, my dad just going off on Andrew, trying to, I mean, it was so beautiful to watch him try and give his grandson advice, life advice. I mean, that's what he was doing. And I listened to it and I'm like, well, I gotta get the camera out. And I got it out. You saw the end of it. But, you know, Grandpa was telling him, it doesn't happen overnight, Andrew. You know, you gotta find something that you want to do, and then you pursue it. It won't happen overnight. It happens over time. You'll get there. It was incredible. My dad was just eating right over here. He's eating, but he's not in a great state tonight, so it's unlikely he's going to make it on. But that was a great video. Those are my favorite videos. My dad interacting with my kids are really my favorite videos and the greatest memories to capture, right? When he's gone, I'll enjoy the videos with me in them, but I will enjoy the videos when he's interacting with his grandkids and my kids even more. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm a Mahomes fan. I like Mahomes, but somebody sent this to Grandpa, and it's so damn comfortable that, you know, people say, do you wear the same clothes every day? No, you get sent a lot of clothes. Danielle washes them. I typically pick up the first thing, so it may end up look like it's the same, but that sweatshirt just feels really comfortable on. A PS, we don't know whether we're gonna play it by ear. I don't want to get caught in a giant snowstorm and sit on the road for 12 hours driving to Tahoe. Thanks for the poem, Love Matthew. I appreciate that. I don't even know what the hell's going on with Lamar Jackson, so thanks so much, Blonde Bombshell. I love the poem, Love. Fake accounts and fake comments. I mean, I don't like it, but I can't worry about it. I mean, there's too much going on. I'd rather spend my time responding to, I get a lot of messages every day, and a lot of them are they're real. They're sincere messages from people going through a lot of shit. So I try and spend my free time answering those questions rather than, spending all my time getting pissed off and, going out for fake accounts. So there's a lot of them, and a lot of creators deal with that. It's not just us. I'm in Malaysia.
Butterfly. What's in my cup? It's water with a little bit of Crystal Light. Water and nugget ice.
And my dad is not sleeping yet. He's past his bedtime. Very shortly, we'll be making the trip to bed, but I'm not going to push him into bed. I want him to stay up as late as he can. And Hannah's coming home tonight.
No wine tonight because I have to drive to the airport.
Yeah, she has to drive, so.
So I may have a cup.
Big E, my brother
Ed,
is not
no,
here.
Don't worry about the cat. Don't worry about the cat. Nope, don't worry about the cat.
She might knock these plants
And then if she knocks it over, it's fine. Don't worry about the cat.
Pardon me?
Do not worry about the cat.
I was in bed at 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve. It was a really absolutely nothing night for me. I didn't get laid on New Year's Eve. It was just a nothing night. It was a very uneventful. I mean, the most that happened was Baxter was freaking out at the firecrackers and stuff, and he was, crawling on my bed, around my head, trying to get under my pillow. That was the excitement.
No. Here, give me your cup. Are you done with it?
Just another night, long bombshell now. Used to be, gotta get ready for New Year's, gotta do all our stuff. And I've had some pretty crazy New Year's nights, but.
Give it to me. Thank you. Come this way.
She's not really screaming at him. You have to realize that when you're, when you're dealing with my dad's issues and you got to get it done, you can't be quiet or slow about it because he doesn't respond to that. And so she's trying to get him situated. She's very aggressive, just different than me, but that doesn't make it wrong, right? It just makes it different. She handles him differently than me. But the bottom line is he's incredibly comfortable with her. You know, and that's what's really important, guys. It's not, they don't, their memory goes, but the emotion stays. So as long as he's comfortable, I'm comfortable. You know, even if he's having a bad night, you know, if he can smile and he can laugh, then we're good. It's when he gets really,
Yeah, it's not aggressive. I don't
upset.
like you saying that. It's assertive, not aggressive. There's a big difference.
okay. So assertive is fine. That's
Yeah.
a fine word.
People need to get over it.
What was that? Was that
What?
you?
What? I cracked my foot.
Oh. I played football, basketball, baseball. I played home run
you know
derby.
what? Somebody told me today that I wasn't talking loud enough in my video. They said if I talked loud
I'm
enough,
sort of tired,
All right, Pop, come with me. I'll help you get.
somebody
I'll
told
help
me
you
if
get
I
ready.
took loud
What?
enough, I wouldn't
Come
have to
with me,
repeat
I'll help you
myself.
get ready.
I'm going to the bathroom and I'm going to bed.
All right, Pop, I'll help you. Come on
Yeah,
over
you have
here.
to be assertive
Oh, that's what
because he can't
That's
hear.
the amplifier for Andrew.
And
He plays
not only
guitar.
that, but you have to keep him to focus because
He plays the
sometimes he's
guitar
stubborn
on
and he
that.
won't
Oh,
listen.
It's a big speaker.
So you're too loud. Okay,
That's the bathroom. I'll
well
get
come
you
here
ready.
and try to do it better.
Bathroom's that
If
way.
you think you're doing the right thing, then that's good. Abso-fucking-lutely. And it's, yes, and it's safeguarding.
There you go.
I'm using the volume that he can hear at and the tone at which he hears better. Because if I talked like, oh honey, he doesn't hear that tone. Ceilings, yep, different octaves. He listens for, what did you say, the sounds?
What, the tinnitus?
No, when you speak, he listens for certain
Oh, so his ears hear certain frequencies better than others.
yeah.
And so, you know, if you are talking, sometimes if he can't hear you, and you just change the frequency from hi dad, or hi dad, hi dad, you can find a frequency that he picks up better.
And it's not the sweet, oh, you're so, come with me. You can't hear that.
You gotta find it. You gotta find what frequency he's hearing, and it's not the same frequency every time. A lot of it depends on ambient noise that's going on. If there's, you know, if there's a TV going in the background, or there's a vacuum or something else, it's very different than if it's completely quiet. And somebody named Zoe from a hearing aid company is sending out a couple pairs of hearing aids. He has not been able to tolerate them. He wore hearing aids for many years, and then when he got sick, he stopped tolerating them, but it's been 3 or 4 years. So she said, can I send him hearing aids? And I said, he probably won't use them, but if you send them, we will try. I will try and see if we can get it, and I'll put it in a video. It'll be a good video either way, but we're gonna try these hearing aids, and then you will all, with us, see the results. And my God, if he could tolerate hearing aids again, it would make life so much easier. But we will see. We'll give it a try.
Hi.
Zeroff, my dad's in the bathroom. He's ready for bed. He's just going to the bathroom, and then I will help him get ready for bed. We do have mods.
Sure. I don't know how Michelle Ducker sounds like, but I don't have a warm fuzzy voice, if you know what I mean.
Bob, his brother passed away a long time ago. All right, I'm gonna help you. Pop, I'm right over here.
Which room is mine?
Right here.
This?
Yeah, come on in here.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, he likes me, despite of my tone and the way and all the yelling I do at him. So be it. Pop, no wine tonight. I have to go pick up Hannah and her friend. Andrew is very handsome, thank you, but I am biased, right? Because I think my kids are great looking. Don't we all think our kids? I mean, anybody has a kid and they're like, God, they're ugly. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. Flight aware. Oh, it's from the night. No, I know. Oh, soft spoken. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a soft spoken person. I never have been in my life. So if that's what you're looking for here, wrong channel. Definitely wrong channel. Yeah, well, he's very stubborn too. And the last couple days, yeah, they're all gorgeous. The last couple days, let me tell you, the guy has been feisty AF, and you have to be very assertive with him. A friend of mine's not going to Lake Tahoe because of the storm. I know. They may still go, but I may not go, which makes me upset. But I don't want to risk it. I'm too old to risk that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to risk sitting up because if I can't leave my house till about 3, then or 2, then I'm not. You know, by the time it could take 3-4 hours to get up there, and I don't want to do that. I know. I don't want to do that. So we'll see what happens. My ideal vacation is Mexico with my butt in a lounge chair. Yeah, I was in management. Hello and Ripon. No, he doesn't leave our house anymore. So if we spend the night out, Mark will come here and spend the night. Josh is not my kid. No, he's 40. That would mean I would have had Josh at 9. I don't think that is possible. Granddaughter staying over, got kitchen for excellent. Aww, Jerry, I love that. Thank you for love from Germany. If for some reason, I just want to say, oh, thanks, contributor to the hue. I appreciate that. If we don't go to Tahoe tomorrow and choose not to, and everybody else still goes, we'll probably still do something like a date night, go out somewhere. About who you are, not yet, Tracy. He typically knows who I am. Do I take hot baths? No. Mindy, I've been wanting to, but my bathroom is still in shambles from the construction going on in there, so I haven't been able to. Everything's just filthy in there. So once I can clean everything and all the construction's done in there, then I'll be able to do baths again.
Do what?
Baths. Because it would feel really nice in my back.
See, my dad's on nothing for dementia. He's on medication for his other issues. I'm supposed to say medication I'm on. Who's third kid? Andrew?
Andrew.
Andrew's the third kid.
Mm-hmm.
Snap, crackle, and pop. That was another video. I don't remember what it was. I didn't even know you posted that. You can't have the snap and you can't have the pop without the snap and the crackle.
I can't wait to be a grandma. Mm-hmm. Hannah's on it.
It shows that we have an older daughter too.
Hannah's getting ready to be on the airplane. Thanks, Dale. Appreciate it. Curse of the
Well, have fun in Georgia and Florida.
Oh,
I'm going to New Orleans at the end of the
Kathy, I'm
month.
sorry.
I've never been there.
Hi, Holly. We don't do great jobs
Jill,
as
I'm waiting
caregivers.
for that. I'm waiting to be a grandparent.
We don't do great jobs as being caregivers. We just do it. We do the best we can. And that's honestly, that's all you can do.
When my dad asks, what are we going to do? My answer is, Dad, we're going to get through the day. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get through the day. Every time. It's on videos, and that is always my answer. We're going to get through the day, Pop. Hannah's down in San Diego going to school. My dad just went to sleep. The hue.
When did the dementia start? Did I know when it was starting? No. Dan's poems are great. Would love to hear one right now. His dementia started probably about 12-ish years ago.
One step after the other, right? Just like,
Yes, Wade.
Santa Claus. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door.
There are a lot of fake accounts of us that we just ignore. We don't ignore, but there's nothing we can do.
Well,
and if you know anything about TikTok and
when they get big, then I'll put time into it, right, and call the right people. But you can't call somebody every time someone has 10,000 followers and they're reposting her videos. When they get bigger, then I call the right people. And that's just the way it is. I can't, you know, you have to do things.
Thanks,
you have
Steve.
to pick your battles, even with TikTok.
Most repetitive, Bill.
Today
Car.
was Andrew.
Josh.
You're going to
Today
see a
was-
video of Josh. I'm sorry.
Today was Josh.
A video about Josh. It was 7 minutes long, and he was on a loop like with Bill, but it was with Josh. Where's my kid? And
It was
it's a great video because in it he covers everything from his car to to Andrew to Josh, and then he even goes, Josh is my youngest, right? He says he's the youngest. I go, yeah, he's the youngest. Stop cutting Danielle off. I mean, give me a break. If I didn't cut her off, I would never. I just quiet. My grandpa was old when Josh was born. I don't know exactly how old, but he was in his 50s.
This is
And he's
me.
like, "I'm
We are
gonna
not
need
AI.
a new kid."
And if you see us on lives, they're typically.
We are AI.
We were looking to buy in Tahoe a few years ago. Now it's really expensive.
Moneymaker, I am waiting.
Oh, you did, Nicole? I didn't see
Moneymaker,
it. I didn't
you
have
come
time.
up when we're not even
Today.
on. I see the Steelers. I think of you and Rick from TikTok. That's what I think of. Every time they're losing, I go, Moneymaker's pissed.
No, I don't think AI could compete with me. I think you would notice, right? I will try to look at it. I just haven't. I have not.
AI.
I've not had much of a chance to look at stuff today.
The Josh video is not up yet, Jody. It will be up on YouTube because it's 7 minutes long. I think I'll put it tomorrow.
I want.
So tomorrow's YouTube video will be a long video, and it's basically a real taste of what it's like. And the 7 minutes that you see are going to exhaust you. And what you don't realize is that there was a half an hour before I even picked up the damn camera where he was on this loop. It was tough. He was looking for Josh. He needed to eat.
Thank you.
He didn't have any
Contribute
money.
to the hue.
Josh was like in the street.
He
and
doesn't.
he was so worried.
Dan.
Yeah.
Contribute to the Hue wants to know if you have a poem.
What wants to know what?
If you have a poem.
Look, I could get a poem. I have to go on my computer. I have them on my phone, but I'm talking on it. I have not written a poem since the last one that I published, so it would be old. But I'll tell you, if you really want to see more poems, go to the very beginning of my page on my channel.
26
The first
years.
5 or 6 or 7 posts were all poems. I don't know how good they are. There's a couple good ones in there. My favorite's in there, called Rough Patch. And hell, in fact, the Rough Patch I wrote in Lake Tahoe, where we're supposed to go tomorrow.
Thanks, Melissa.
After I think Danielle was a lot like this on that trip, and then I wrote Rough Patch. I got a poem, it's called The House in San Francisco. I'm never writing that poem, Moneymaker. But I'll write a poem about Pittsburgh. I mean,
Fupa.
thanks, user. I mean, literally, I started my
take
channel for poems. That's why I started it for writings during COVID. Are the Seahawks even in it?
I should take calls at night. What does that mean?
Hey, Angie.
What kind of calls do you want me to take, Liam? Doing a 5K? I mean, I don't like doing that stuff.
God. It's 65 mile an hour. We've had some winds out here too. We had an avalanche up at Squaw Valley.
Because it's if he publishes the Rough Patch poem,
Fupa.
they will completely, the trolls will come out of the woodwork and they will sit and bash me the whole fucking time.
It's a great, I think it's my best poem. It's very different than the Dr. Seuss
Hi, Twilight.
Night Before Christmas type of stuff. I wanted to do something that was imagery and like it just gave you a feel. And it's a very different poem. And I spent like 5 hours writing it on my phone, walking in Lake Tahoe at 6 in the morning, 6 to 10 in the morning when she was asleep because I hadn't slept all night. And it's one of my favorite writings.
Yeah, it's horrible. Because It's literally about me.
It's not about you. It's about.
But it is.
It's about a very lonely relationship. That's what it's about. A very lonely couple who have, reached this point in their relationship where there's nothing left, right?
Shannon,
And
thank you.
it's sad. It's a really sad poem. And it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, well, just so you know,
Thanks, James.
it is gonna be ugly.
A secret to a healthy marriage is simply trust, compromise, forgiveness, don't hold grudges. Those are the most important things right there. Thanks. They're not dentures. N2 Confio or whatever. I don't take them out at night and put them in a fucking jar. They're stuck in my head, so they may not be like what God gave me, but they're not dentures.
I hate driving in the snow too. That's why I have Dan
Slippery, you can find my poems on this channel. You just slip over to where my channel is, and you go to the very bottom, and you'll find like 5 poems, and then you can kind of recognize.
It's windier than a bag full of buttholes. That's funny.
Hutch, I like him. I've watched him.
I'm gonna start using that,
to
Sarah.
him.
I'm gonna start using
Bill
that.
They're not implant dentures. They're just whatever the hell they are.
They're wooden teeth.
I will never tell a lie. I cut down the cherry tree.
Oh shit! It's windier than a bag full of assholes. Oh shit!
My dad is the sweetest now. He really is now. He
Now.
wasn't always that sweet, but he clearly is now.
Yes, arguing is
The wildest thing
part
we've
of
done,
a
we
marriage.
can't say that on here.
We definitely
We've
could not
done
say
some
that.
shit.
We definitely could not say that.
We've done some shit. We lived a little bit. And now we're paying for it. Daz and I will tell Dad hugs for you. My dad was not sweet. My dad was, he's kind of he's a bigger version of what he is now. He's just a bit sweeter. He's the same principles about his family, about, being right, doing things right, not, using drugs or not drinking beer. My dad was a pretty straight flyer, not the easiest person to get along with in his day, but he was just straight flyer. And what I will always say about my dad is that while, he wasn't always the perfect father, whenever you needed him, or whenever the chips were down, or whenever I was in trouble, he was the very first person there. And he would always be there when the chips are down. He is that kind of person.
Majorly stubborn.
Like,
No, Bren, somebody
wouldn't
sent us
think
some
it, but-
Vegemite though.
Damn, when you need him, he's there. And he may not be there if you need $20, to go out on a date, but he was there, if you needed to get bailed out of jail or you're in the hospital.
hello
He's
from
the
France.
first person there.
He was very stubborn, yes. And do you have triggers with your dad? Of course. Anybody has triggers. I have triggers.
I don't so much anymore have triggers. I mean, other than when he's eating or something like that. I have really compartmentalized the illness from my old dad. And I'm kind of embracing the new dad. And I believe I'm closer to my dad now than at any time in my life, without a doubt. I mean, when you're showering, as often as we do, and we're doing what I do, you can't get really any closer. Imagine, taking care of a baby, but the baby doesn't really know what's going on. They still feel the love. My dad knows what's going on, and he's
Much
grateful.
sweeter.
No, he was not always this way, but he is the way he is right now. And he's always been there in your time of need. That's what I can say about my dad.
Can you see what these eyes are telling?
Never abandon you, never give up on you, never side against you. He'll always have your back. Just may not have been the easiest man to live with. Yes, Lord, my mom did not, my dad
Dan,
Yeah.
how often do you hug your dad?
Never. My dad's not a hugger, never been a hugger. I mean, I can't remember ever even hugging him younger. It's just not the way he is. It is not the way that I was raised. Just even my mom. I mean, now we kiss and say I love you. That's new. It's just not the way I was raised. I don't know why. I'm not saying it's good. He was definitely not strict. Kind of the opposite of strict. Not, he was like, take care of yourself. I'm going to tell you what's right and you need to do it. I'm not going to do it for you. He's not the kind of person who would sit down and do your homework for you. Let me tell you that. But he's the kind of person who would, if you got a bad grade, you got to do better. But he wasn't going to sit down and do homework with us. I remember some days I knew something was wrong.
No, like
Absolutely.
Dan will lean over and kiss his mom, but not really a hug. They just weren't huggers. I mean, they just weren't huggers. Their family wasn't huggers. I don't know why everybody thinks
We're not huggers.
It is what it is. Some families are that way. Some families aren't. It is what it is. You can't change, how people grew up. Ed wasn't a crier. No.
I love my grandparents. My grandma and grandpa, like my dad, I heard my grandpa mellowed out in his old age. I think my grandpa was probably pretty difficult too, from what I heard from my mom and what I remember, and he mellowed out as he got older.
Perfection, Hecka. Nothing was ever done.
Danielle's family is very different, extremely different.
Oh, both sides
The
of my
opposite,
families
exactly.
are very, very touchy. I hug my kids. Dan does not.
You have what?
I said I hug my kids. You do not.
Right. I want to, but it's just weird. I mean, it's not anything I spend a lot of time thinking about, but like when I dropped Hannah off at the airport, I got out and I was
Yes,
thinking,
good
why aren't we hugging? And both of us, Hannah's kind of the same way, because,
Well, she was probably thinking, I have to ask her if she thought.
ask her. You can
I'm going to
ask her.
ask her because I'm going to say, did you feel like it was weird? Like, because
I
I
wanted-
always get out of the car and I hug her.
I wanted to hug her, but I didn't.
You should have.
But I didn't.
I know.
just told
Well,
you I
fix
wanted
it for
to,
the
but
next
I
time.
didn't.
You can take her to the airport on Monday and hug her.
I could. It would be very weird.
Yeah, but once you get over that, it's something that's becomes normal.
I'm sure it does. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just answering questions. No, my dad was not a hugger, and we don't hug. We are incredibly intimate in other ways, right? I mean, I give the man a shower, and I spray. I mean, we are as intimate as you can get, right? And I dry him off, and I dress him, but we just don't embrace in a hug. And I'm not saying that's a bad to embrace in a hug. It's probably very good, but that's the way it is.
Yeah, I hug Dan. Like, he doesn't come up and hug me. If I want to hug, I go to Dan.
Which is extremely rare.
I don't know, because you don't like to hug.
Whatever.
And you're so
I'm just saying
awkward.
it's
You're
very
like,
rare. We don't hug very often.
no, I don't hug Ed. No, it would kill him. He would probably die of a heart attack.
Do you remember, you were on a live when he patted her on the head and she started to cry? That gives you an idea of, my dad's physicality, right? Just the act of him patting her on the head, she knew was a very significant gesture on his part. He said, "Hi, sweetie, I'm going to bed," and patted her on the head, and she started bawling because that's just, that's unusual for my dad. I've ever seen him, he called her that. I've only heard him call my sister and granddaughters that way. So it was what nationality are we? We're all different. I'm Scottish. I'm German. I'm Lithuanian. I'm all sorts of things.
More like the ass, Jake.
And Danielle, God knows what. She's
Bye.
Middle Eastern. She's
Dream about
Italian.
those-
She's all these
Dream
different-
about those past years you had. Only for your eyes only. Oh. Ow. Yeah, I'm Heinz 57. No, I wouldn't do that to him.
Sharon, I mean, it would be
Mm-mm.
good TikTok, but it would be fake TikTok, right? The one thing you get on our channel, we don't try and, gin it up for the camera. What you see is what you get. That's real. If you saw, I mean, we could do, we're gonna do an experiment. I'm gonna hug my dad and see how he reacts. That's one thing, but to actually walk up and hug him, it would not be real. It just wouldn't be natural. And I don't, I'm not interested in producing, 20 years from now when I'm looking at these videos, I don't want to see fake videos. I want to see the way it really was. And that's what we do. And, Danielle and I videos, we mess around or, but the ones with my dad are pretty much what you see is what you get. And I'm pretty careful about what I post now, I'm really, what are you doing now?
This person.
I don't see that person.
She keeps saying stuff.
Okay.
She's just being rude. So you want to get
By the
rid
way,
of
I
her?
forgot. If you are enjoying the channel, please a follow would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the follows.
Ellen, shame on you, Ellen. It's a shame on you, honey, for bringing your ugly assumptions and
We do
judgments
hold
to my
hands.
page.
That's something we do.
Shame on you. Report. Harassment. Bullying. Report. Okay.
I know. I don't know why I shouldn't ignore them. I mean, it's so easy just to ignore and not let it bother you. But
Bye-bye.
thank you so much for the follows. the trolls love us for some reason. I like trolls. I mean, I don't really mind them. They make it more for me. It's more fun. What are you doing?
I'm dancing. Bye-bye.
I did not go to Togo today, but I drove past it and thought about it.
Toot toot.
I thought about Togo's. I went to a place called Bodine's today and got tuna.
Every day.
A lot. It's good. It's really good.
It's like $30 a day.
It's 24 and that's for me and my dad, and it gets his salad for dinner. And I fed him the sandwich, even though he didn't eat it. I fed him the sandwich for dinner. So whatever it was it's damn good. I can just tell you it's damn good. So if you own Bodine's, Bodine SF, contact me. I'll be your man. I'll be your pitch guy. We'll put you right next to Manscaped, and we'll come up with some tuna fish. We can combine the tuna fish sandwich with the Manscaped.
Did you just
And we can
grab
make
my
like
breast on camera?
I don't think so.
I felt it.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Kate
And two
Hoop
steaks.
said that
Yum.
Bodine's is awesome.
That sounds good. Now you got.
It's the best.
Now
tuna.
you got people being nasty.
What are you talking about?
Tuna.
Yeah, I know.
Get it?
That was that's why I said it. Tuna and Manscaped. Anyway.
No, Linda.
Whoever the nasty people are, you got what I was talking about.
Nasty people. Straight in the gutter.
My
Gutter.
wife Italian. She has some Italian in her. Absolutely. What percentage Italian are you? She has some percentage of
12
Italian.
or
She just
13.
did the
12 or 13%.
Saratoga, California, not New York. But Saratoga, California was actually named after Saratoga, New York.
True, Lulu. True. But there's certain people I just don't tolerate.
I'm here for Ed. Where is he? All right. Well, if you're here for Ed, let me help you out.
Oh, now you're blocking?
No, there you go.
Now you're blocking?
I blocked him just for the fun of it.
Oh.
Just for the fun of it.
Oh.
Ed's asleep, by the way. But
I don't know
you're not
why.
on here anymore.
I don't know why you didn't just ignore him. I don't get it. Why did you want to get rid of him?
I just thought it would be fun, and it was. It's empowering. Block. But well, you get what you get.
Why is it okay for you? It's such a double standard.
But they didn't troll me. It was just a troll comment.
Again, double
I
standard.
just saw it, and I'm all, you're out.
Again.
I can enjoy outing somebody once in a while. Can I not block? I mean, I very rarely ever block anybody.
Thank you. I'm with it. Double standard.
I enjoyed it, right?
Yes, Nicole. Double
Pick
standard.
me up a little
Everybody's
bit.
saying
We blocked.
double standard.
It was not a bad. It said something like, "Where's Ed? We're only here for Ed," or something like that. I said, "Well, you don't need to be here. Ed's asleep. No, let me put you to sleep."
Double standard.
The marriage is nothing spectacular, guys. I mean, it's just a normal marriage, right? But we have compromised. We've gotten through a lot. We've been through more shit than 10 marriages. Let me just tell you that. So, sticking with it and getting through the tough times.
Aaron, our pages
Builds
are not
a
grandpa.
foundation that you can build on and know we can survive it. If we survive that, we can survive anything. And that's kind of where we are. Heck, man. It's 2024. I'm, 26 years into it. I mean, certain parts have, dropped off for me because I am a man. She's in menopause, so it's fucked, but I'm not telling I'm gonna go, it is what it is. Marriage is, sometimes you pick up the other person, sometimes they pick you up. That's just the way marriage is. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're mediocre, sometimes they're great, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're horrible, sometimes they're great again, and you just, what is that?
It turned
One that we do.
TSR, I knew you were having fun. I couldn't watch it as much as I wanted to today, but I saw a couple of your
I hope
responses.
Manscaped would go on manscaped.com, buy something, and with my code DSAL20, get 20% off and free shipping, and Manscaped will be doing great.
GSR.
I've never
I've been so
represented a
busy
CalPERS
today.
employee.
I haven't been able to go on it.
I know some CalPERS employees.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for the gifts, and a follow would be greatly appreciated if you enjoy the content.
Sometimes Danielle picks up everything.
If you think Danielle has a tone, please follow. Follow if Danielle has a tone. Let's see how many people follow for your tone. I gotta pee. I can't watch. Tell me if people follow your tone.
Oh, lick my ass. Danielle, have you ever done a cold plunge for the menopause? Hell no. Lulu, how do I cope with the negativity? I call them out. That's my coping. My coping is I don't give a fuck. Actually, they make me a lot stronger. They make me more like hungry. I like to take them in my mouth, bite them, shake them around. I'm sorry. I can't wait to do it. I like to call them out. My husband doesn't like it, and some of them, some people don't like it either. But I think it is what it is. People say I like when you play them with them. I like to take the trolls in my mouth, shake them around, make them a little bloody, flip them up.
No, I mean it's fine. It's entertaining, but it's just a downer. Oh, after time, it just becomes a downer, right? It is entertaining sometimes to take a troll, but when it's all day, all through the live, you just got to ignore it at some point. Because we're on social media, there's 2,000 people on there. You're gonna get trolls. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I pick and choose who I want to play with, and then I block the others. I have fun with it. That's what gets me to cope. You don't get the shit that I get.
I don't. I mean, I might. I just don't spend time on it.
You don't get it. I see what you get. You don't get it.
I mean, I started this and I got more shit than you'd believe, right? I mean, you got to think back to the beginning. I caught a lot of shit, a lot more than you, and I just didn't let it bother me. I could work through it and prove it wrong, you know?
Poor Dan.
Poor Dan. I'm fine. There's no poor Dan. You can't make everybody happy.
No, it's impossible. Like I said.
And so we're just real, right? We're just what we are, and people either like it or they won't like it, right? It's just that simple. I can't be different. If you want to see different, look, watch the scripted videos that we do, like the skits or the ads, or I write those. Those are not spontaneous.
Well, I'm different at night because I have a gag order on, so
Eastern.
you won't let me be myself.
I will post some pictures of Bill. I have some pictures that I would like to post, but my aunt is in them, and because I want to post Bill, my grandparents, my dad, my aunt is alive, and so I'm going to ask her first before I can post it. If she doesn't mind, then I will post some good pictures.
I do drink. I'm not drinking tonight because I have to pick up some kids from the airport.
To Tuna. That was a funny post. The one that ended in Tuna Town, it had Manscaped. I love Tuna. Tuna Town's great. I'm going to use that. Again, I never thought of that. But when you're going to Tuna Town, I'm going to incorporate that into a video. Can I borrow that? I'll give you credit if you email me and give me your name. I'll give you credit for the Tuna Town. But I'm using that. It's too good.
Mm-hmm. It was cute.
Eddie, which daughter? I have two. I'm a Niner fan. What are you doing?
I can't talk. I'm just trying to entertain myself while you just flap your lips.
All right, well, flap away.
I'm trying to I can't, it's like, That's why I tell you to do your own fucking lives. Because once you start talking, you can't shut the fuck up.
I've never been one to shut the fuck up.
No, you come out.
I'm a talker.
Really?
I'm a talker.
And you come out on my lives.
It's the alcohol, literally. If you watch the very beginning, I didn't say a word for like 10 minutes. It's the alcohol.
Free Danielle.
Manscaped, you deck the skin boat to Tuna Town. That is awesome. Thank you for posting that, for pinning that. Tom Kirkpatrick.
Manscape your deck and take the skin boat to Tuna Town.
I love that. I love it. Everybody give Tom a hand. Give him a follow for that comment. If you want to follow Tom.
You guys, if you just saw the running video, that was on a fake account.
The running video, it's a great video. We did that last Christmas. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before that. But it was one of my favorite videos. My dad runs, but it is on a fake account. Someone's stealing our video. So I'm glad you enjoyed the video, but it's not ours. Now go block them or unfollow them. But it was a good video. I have it up. It's up on my channel too. It's just a year old.
Don't worry, tomorrow morning I'll be
Connor, you don't know if law is right for you. I mean, literally, what do you want to do with your life? If you want to do some good things and you enjoy, go take a business law class at a community college. And if you like that class, that's probably a good indication you'll like the law. If there's, something you want to accomplish and you need a law degree to do that, that's another good reason. You have 3 kids, Hannah, Andrew, and Jennifer. I know after watermark stuff, but I mean, it's so ridiculous that you have to do that. I saw another guy, a mechanic, who's going through the same problem. He's got a million people on YouTube, and he's got a bunch of fake accounts, and he made a video about it. We're not the only people dealing with that. Anybody who gets any kind of following on social media is gonna have to deal with that stuff. And I think it should be upon, YouTube's pretty good about it, They tell me who's posting videos that are like mine, and I can go and I can look at it and I can see, if they're just posting the video on their account because they're fans and they don't post a lot of, grandpa videos. I'm totally fine with people sharing a video, 1 or 2 of our videos. I have no problem with that. It's the people that create a channel that looks like ours and they pretend to be us, and then they solicit money, or they send out ads saying, hey, Ed needs money for medication, or whatever it is. Those are what burn my hide. So be careful.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck was that?
Cats.
How did they open the door?
They did. What?
I heard, oh, was that a hiss?
They're outside
Oh.
fighting.
Oh.
They opened the door?
Wait, I saw something about a 40-yard pass. Let's see. Could Mark catch a 40-yard pass from Joe Montana? Yeah, Mark could catch a 40-yard pass from Montana. I could catch it with one hand. Mark could catch it with two. Mark was a lineman. He was a defensive end. I was a receiver. I would love to catch a pass from Joe Montana. It would probably flip me out. You know what else flipped me out? I went to the doctor.
Oh my God, Arlene, really?
Huh?
Shit.
What? I went to the doctor yesterday, and this is weird, okay? We do this TikTok thing, and we're sitting here talking to a camera in our own house, and it looks like there's a lot of people on here. A lot of people commenting. It says there's 2,000 people on here. And, to us, I could be talking to one person. It just doesn't click that there's a lot of people out there. And then when I went to my doctor on yesterday, and I brought my dad, and he's sitting there, my doctor's going through his stuff, didn't say a freaking word. And then, like 3/4 of the way through the appointment, when we started talking about vaccines, because he wanted me to make sure I had all my vaccines. And I said, well, I didn't have for a vaccine. And then it came out, he watched us on social media. He's all, I feel like I should get your signature on a piece of paper. That was freaking weird for me. Imagine walking into we're not in the movies, we're not on TV, we're in this freaking social media thing. You don't know who's watching, who's not watching. And when my doctor said that, I just about shit my pants. We've met a lot of people from TikTok. But that was something. When my Dr. Tan, who I've been going to for a lot of years, in fact, I was looking at him going, fuck, dude, you got gray. I mean, you got old. Because I got old. We got old together. And I'm looking at him, and when your doctor says, I should get your name, he didn't say autograph. He said, I should get your name on a piece of paper. That kind of opened my eyes a little bit about how weird this TikTok thing is. It's when your own doctor asks you and says that, it's weird. Danielle.
So weird. Do you want to say that one more time?
It was weird.
Just for a final.
Mary, I've been watching Gretchen, and I know, they're looking for a place for him, and I am watching that. That's probably my #1 channel I'm watching right now, is Gretchen. It's about the cats. She got, a couple cats that she has, and that has me locked in.
Locked in.
She is so freaking real. It's very real. Incredibly real. Yeah, I know. Gretchen's going through it.
See, Leslie, I didn't see that.
She's putting him in a home, and she's conflicted about it, which is exactly the way I would be, and what she's going through is incredibly tough, right? I mean, it is, she has it a lot more difficult than I do. And she's human. Danielle, what are you doing?
Human, she is.
Forget it. Gretchen, we love you. That's all I can say.
Yes, we love you, Gretchen. We love you. I do need the sign language. Do you all know how to read it?
I know she took him to a home, and then the next day he was back in her house. I don't know if it was just for a visit, but I'm watching her channel because that is a potential, who knows?
Moneymaker move.
He came over and...
Well, because he's been talking to you, and he doesn't see anything.
I don't see, 1 out of every 10
I
comments.
can read everything. And hold it up. I should get my whiteboard out.
Her hearts, I know that, and I'm going to tell you something, and I want to reach out to Gretchen and tell her, Gretchen, that doesn't mean that's the way he really feels. That's the disease. I know he's comfortable in that house.
No,
I know that he's comfortable with her and the ex-wife, right, which is an amazing thing, and the cats. He's just difficult, and she's very in tune. I mean, she takes
Sister
everything
wives.
very literally. She's very sensitive with him and cares about him so much. It's very difficult. I wish I could reach in and say, Gretchen, it's the disease that's making him say that. You know, it is not the way he feels.
Well, message her.
I
Does she know you?
don't know.
Hmm.
I comment. I mean, I think she follows me, but she's really dealing with it.
I get a talk tomorrow morning, so if
I don't
you
know
all
who
miss
Katie
me
is.
tonight, come join me tomorrow. It's
Oh,
Cell
come on.
NorCal 3.
Alex, Gretchen is a creator on here who's taking care of her father, Norbert, who has Alzheimer's or dementia of some kind. And
Oh.
I watch that religiously. I mean, because that really,
None tonight, Zuli.
Class of '85 disco, absolutely. I am very interested in that channel
Jules
and
says,
what she's
Jules
doing.
says she has mentioned us.
Well, I haven't seen that, but she is so real, and my heart goes out to her, and I know how she's feeling, and she's up in the middle of the night like I am, and she's, there's snow there, and he's more difficult than Grandpa for sure. So my heart goes out to her, and she's as real as the air you breathe.
Do you have to pay for me?
She's 92.
I'm 92?
Well, no, she graduated 92.
Wait. Cheryl, I'm only doing subscriber.
Can somebody post Gretchen's account? I don't know what it is, but if someone could post it and then pin it, if someone could pin it, that would be. It has cats in the thing, like 2 cats, and I'm a cat person, so I love the damn cats too. I love everything about that show and the fireside chats, and I just really love it. Unfortunately, Ray, I have not lost weight. I finally stepped on a scale yesterday at the dog. Adventure Cats 541. That Adventure Cats 541 is Gretchen. I stepped on the scale, and I was not happy with what I saw. I'll just say that. So I need to lose about 15 pounds.
8:30.
I don't know who Katie is. I mean, Katie and Nana, I think, rings a little bit of a bell, but I have not seen much about them.
If I had one, Sarah, I would throw one in.
Do I call the pig song? Millie pig, you are a millie pig.
Open up,
A
yeah.
hungry pig, a happy pig. What are you talking about? Her aunt took Nana away. So,
I
okay.
can't.
So that's something where...
I'm not, Lori. Only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let me finish before he goes in a tangent one more fucking time. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm only on Subscriber Live right now. Only Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's it. Now, finish your fucking story.
Nana Banana, I know that name. Because we have a Hannah Banana. And just recently. And I know there's a situation where some kids are trying to interfere with a grandchild who's trying to keep someone out of a home. And I don't understand that at all. My niece, Lily, who's become my favorite niece now, stays with my mom once a week. Stays with her in her house once a week. And Lily is my fucking hero, right? And this is a situation where somebody's trying to take their niece or nephew and not let them take care of the grandfather, and instead not take them in themselves, but put them in a home. And to me, that's appalling. I haven't eaten anything yet today, Kim. I have an apple and a little bit of a banana. I have my Bodines in there. The same thing I was feeding my dad. That's what my dad's dinner was is my dinner. Gretchen is something. Adventure Cats. If you look up Adventure Cats, you'll find Gretchen. Somebody, it's been on here before. Someone's posted it. Adrian, yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, and it's not like you can never say never, right? Like people say, will you ever put your dad in a home? I can say I never want to, but if it gets to the point where it's not safe for him to be here and there's no accommodations that I can make for him to be here, it could happen. So what's selling page 95K? I don't know what that is. I try and be nice. Because what else is there to be in this life? you know, you can go through your entire life being angry at people. You know, that negativity doesn't spread out in the world. Pretty much, it just it feasts and harvests and grows inside you. And then, so I try and cast off any negativity because I don't need it. I don't need it to infect the rest of my life. Kindness is the key. And another channel I like, kindness, is another one, the shirt factory, the summer shirt factory for Jordan. She has autism, and her parents started a shirt company just so she'd have a place to go work. Because, you know, when you're autistic and you age out of school at 21, you know, what do you do at that point? And you go work at McDonald's or something. And they created this space for her and other people with disabilities. And another just miracle of TikTok is this summer shirt project with Jordan and her mom. Julianne, I'm going to eat. I have a tuna fish sandwich. I have a salad with a Cobb salad in there. I'm going to enjoy it when we get off here. Absolutely. My dad's not loaded, rerun, because my dad never chased the buck. He could have been. He grew up in, you know, he lived in a time when he could have accumulated vast amounts of wealth, but that was never his thing in life. He just, you know, he wants you to work hard, be comfortable, pay attention to the family, go about your life. He was not about spending, you know, 12 hours at work or, you know, watching the stock market every minute. This is not, was never my dad. Bex, I'm older than her. We were not in high school together. Ty, we've talked to the doctor about getting him formally assessed. There's no reason. We believe we know what his dementia is, and you know it's being confirmed every month. You know, over the last couple of years. So an assessment for my dad would be difficult and is not necessarily, wouldn't change anything. There's no end result of the assessment that would change the way we treat or deal with him. So it's not necessary to put him through that testing, which would be very difficult for my dad. Moneymaker's back on TikTok. I mean, Joe Montana is one of my heroes. I mean, we're probably opposite in a lot of ways, but
Happy birthday, Jackie. Danielle, you let yourself go. Well, thank you, Kim. I appreciate that.
you need to get on it. You need to get on that damn treadmill.
Yeah, I let myself go, Dan. How could you even be with me?
I wouldn't care what you look like. If you were in my bed and offering it up, I don't care. So that's not an issue. Adventure Cats, something, if someone could put, what? That was a compliment.
That was not a compliment.
What was meant as a compliment. I don't even know what I said, but
It
I
was
meant
horrible.
it. I meant it good.
It was ugly.
I meant it good.
And you played into your fucking idiot trolls.
I don't even know what I said anymore, so I meant it good. I want you to want me. I need you to want me. Excuse me. Okay, Alzheimer's and dementia, what's the difference? Dementia is a broad category
It's not a compliment.
that includes Alzheimer's, Lewy body, traumatic brain injury, vascular dementia. Dementia includes all those other
I'll take you
subcategories.
guys with me.
Where are you going?
Well, I can't talk, and my friends want to talk.
Dementia just means, you know,
Let's fold laundry.
if you're-
I mean, I'm just bored. I'm sitting there like a stupid deaf mute. So come do laundry with me. No, they think I left because I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm just bored. It's not.
I appreciate that. I don't know what.
It's not a. You guys, I got new lights in here. Yes, Leslie personally knows me. Leslie has been in my home for, and don't look, because when I got new lights, they showed all my new lack of cleaning, just so you know. So oh shit, that didn't work. So these are LED fluorescents up here. Thanks, Pam. They're LED, and so my ballast, what are they called? The ballasters, they're the ballasts. They died, and so it looked like a, yeah, I just got it and he just hung it up for me today. He had to find a stud. Anyhow, no, I know. So I had to, anyhow. So yes, Leslie has known me for, Leslie's been in my home. She's been one of my Zoomies, probably for the last, over a year. And she's been home with me, She's been in my home for over a year, literally. With all the shit, right? Kind of like when you guys are in my subscription, you get to see a little bit of piece of the action, and that's kind of what Zoom gets. It's like they're family. They're just in our house. It's kind of cool. It's a cool little thing. Oh, I was tripping me out for a second. So anywho, Dream is having a laundry room right now. It's my kitchen. This laundry room, as you can see, it's very narrow. Like, I can't. It's very short. So it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable because it's not enough room, and I have a lot of shit in here because I need space. I need storage. So I hope you didn't mind that I left. I hope you didn't mind. But I figured instead of sitting there and not getting anything done, I can take you guys with me and have fun. Have I made at least once a week? I do it right now. We got the cookie troll earlier. What was the cookie troll? It's just easier. I don't like to sit there and not talk. You know me. I like to talk, y'all. I like to talk. I don't like to be silenced. Really, honestly. I have to try to maintain a certain, etiquette when I'm with him. And I hate doing that. Just so you know. I hate having etiquette. Her cookie. Okay, good. I'm hoping you guys didn't mind. I just figured I could get up and do some stuff because I was just getting bored, and I almost just left and just did my shit, right? Yeah, I am. I'm sometimes way too honest, and that's what gets me in trouble. You have a cleaning day? Etiquette is for, I hate etiquette. Y'all, it pisses me off. Like sometimes, it pisses me off because I know I can't, like I see all the fucking trolls and I want to just eat them. Just take a little bite. And he doesn't like it. And then you get all the Dan lovers on that. He's got the Dan lovers. Tomorrow, earlier you mentioned something. I don't know, Tara. I don't know. And the question I have is that you most likely can make it. I have anger issues. I do. It helps me relieve stress. I laugh when he's afraid to say, I hate it. I'm glad you didn't know this. No. And then I felt bad for you guys. And then Leslie would be pissed. Because Leslie always gets mad. Because she's like, Dan doesn't read any of these fucking comments. I know. So then I was like, let me just take you guys with me. Because, what?
Can you come down? I gotta pee.
Well, how long can you wait?
I can wait 10 seconds. You come down, you can have the floor to talk. I gotta pee.
I become angry.
I got 3.
And I know that you guys, he doesn't look at you guys. So, hold on. He doesn't look at you guys. So then I was like, I'm just going to take you guys with me.
My mom was 87.
So if anybody wants to see Dan.
None of my siblings
We'll go
are
back.
lawyers.
We'll
I have
go
a
back.
doctor sibling, but I have a daughter and
please,
a niece who are both in law school. Or actually,
stay here for
I
a
have one niece who's now a lawyer. She graduated from Berkeley and she just passed the bar. So there's another lawyer in the family. Thank you.
You guys are sick. We'll come with you. See what I mean? Some of these people are like, no, we'll wait. Don't invite her back. Tom, thank you. That was perfect. Tom gave me evil eyes. That's right. Yeah. If you guys, if you guys want to come on YouTube, I'm taking them with me because I can't get a word in edgewise, and Dan never looks at YouTube anyway, so. Have fun.
That's it?
I'm folding some laundry.
You're folding laundry?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Yes, because shit, you're talking. I don't have anything to say. You're just talking over me. And then he gets mad when I leave. There were some people who like me, and they're like, Dan's so exhausting. Don't leave us. Oh, shitballs. So, yeah, there was a couple of women. They're like, "Ooh, take us with you to the bathroom. There's work to be done." This is my sheet that goes on top of my bed upstairs for Coda. I think it's funny. We'll go back in a second. But what's the point? I haven't had wine yet. Wine makes me more feisty. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I told you guys at the I don't know, he can't, he's still yapping. I'm so tired, and I told you guys at the end of the day, I am so let me see. Oh my god. You had wine for me. I just didn't want to drink because I'm so tired already, and I can't just go to bed. You know what I mean? So, and I have to go. So I just don't want. It's wine and wash. So if I could go straight to bed, I would have had a glass. But her plane flight keeps getting. I've been up since 3 a.m. 3 a.m. And so I told Hannah, she's like, well, it's delayed again. I don't fold underwear. Anybody? I know some of you do. I do not. So don't judge me. Oh, you did, Sarah? I'm jealous. Thank you, Sean. Okay, so the sub lives, this is kind of like the sub live. This is what I do during the sub lives. I sit in my kitchen, I drink my wine. You have Ed putzing around. You have Dan, of course, coming in and out like he does on my morning lives. I am just talking about the day. It's kind of like, it gives me the same vibe. And if Leslie's here, she'll tell you. It's like what my Zoomies are like, you know, where they're just following me around, you know, around the house. I'm so tired. I'm tired. Well, Taz, if you don't have TikTok, people on YouTube are really bothering me about doing it too. So I just feel so bad, you know? What's my favorite? I'm more of a Sauv Blanc girl right now. Bye, Sarah. You don't wear underwear? Oh, everybody does here. Yeah, I'm so fucking tired. So currently, and I don't turn my shirts inside out either. I used to iron everything. Oh my god. I don't even. And normally, just because I'm talking to you guys and stalling, I will turn these inside out. But normally, I don't do socks either. I wash clothes the way they are given to me. Oh, Patty. So here's what I'm thinking. I am an I got a lopsided labia, so I got to kick one inside. I can't. It flaps and flops around, so I got to keep it in I got to keep it in check. Beer ones. So I don't wear bras, but I'm small enough, and I just wear my sports bras. See, that are all actually I need new ones because they stretch out after a while. Just so you know. Oh, if you don't know that already. So, underwears.
So yeah, so the subscriber lives are really nice for me. Uh, probably Cheryl. Shit, it's my fault. Damn it! Now you're making me. Now you're making me feel guilty. So it's really me. My floppy labia. I have a floppy labia. I have one. It's on the left side. Um, a philandering labia. I don't know. No yeah, I'm telling you. Winter running. What? My labia? Labia Liam. Licking labia. So anyhow, people on YouTube, also like, because you know, you still get some ugly people. You still get some ugly people on there, and it's just different vibe. You know, I always feel like when I'm doing these things, it really does throw you off, Evelyn, and your anxiety gets worse if you have anxiety. And so, this is always my son. Andrew eats, this is his lunch, always in his pockets. And Grandpa has tissues because he grabs 50,000. Anyhow, what was I saying? I don't know, I'm so tired. I don't even know. Because they scare me. Yeah, I don't get the. Yeah, Zoom Room's not open anymore. So we had a Zoom Room. We had a Zoom Room. I think it started. Oh, it started a year ago. But we started back in the day when I had a guy who helped me with my business plan. He was like, it ended up being a nightmare. He did create some great things, and we met a lot of great people. And I'm doing things I normally don't do. So y'all, because now you're making me feel guilty that I'm the reason why Dan is inside out. So anyhow, long story short, part of our subscription. So what we did is we had a subscription. So we had a website, and he would upload videos. So kind of like how I use my Patreon now was our subscription. And part of Steam. And part of my subscription was, it started with a subscriber live, which we did a live before Zoom with just the subscribers. So whoever paid, the $5, $6, whatever, $8, I think, that's who got those subscriber lives. And then he's like, I have a great idea. Let's do Zoom. So everybody who paid for the subscription got access to the Zoom room. And we've deleted a lot of people. A lot of people left because then when we failed the business with the other guy, I opened up a new Zoom room, and pretty much the last couple scragglers stayed around, and some have left, and then we have gotten rid of some for good reasons. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It was just a lot. People have different personalities, and it was just, it provided me with so much stress because people can't act their age. It just was horrible. So we just left it the way it is for the people who have been here for a whole year. And that's it. GSR is probably looking, she's probably going back to the trolls. Because she was having fun with them today, she said. She cracks me up. But anywho, so it was a long struggle for a year, you guys. It was a long struggle. And, we didn't know how to deal with it. Because it's unprecedented. Who does a Zoom room with 50 people in it? And it was horrible. So we can't do that anymore. So this is the closest you're going to do to a Zoom room is a subscriber live. So there you have it. GSR went away. I bet she went to start trolling. Yeah, sometimes it was up to 50 people. And then it was just, people could log on whenever they wanted to, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, it's something I don't want to repeat again. So the 10, how many people are in there right now? Probably 10, 15 people maybe at the most. I don't know, something around there. About 10, 15 people. So when you see, they're typically on here, it's been reset. Ooh, this is dirty, don't judge. But that iPad is for the Zoom. And yeah, anyhow, it wasn't horrible. No. I said we made lots of friends. Yes. Some we don't care to be friends with anymore. Some, we wish never existed. But, there were some great things that came out of it. There's good and bad to everything. There is good and bad to everything. There really is. 12 to 15 people. Yeah. Should I even log back in? I'll log in afterwards. Should we go back in there or should we just stay here?
Client or someone who needs help or a friend of a friend. Not all of them paying, some of them I just do. There's no difference between a lawyer and an attorney. Except an attorney wouldn't ask.
He's gonna get around. Do you think YouTube
What would I write today?
is easier?
What's in your heart?
No, you know why?
So that people believe what you say.
Why? So it's different. Zoom is easy now. It kind of, it just, there's 12 to 15 people on it every day. And it just fluctuates, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy. I don't really go on it. I mean, some days I'm on it more than others. Some days I'm not. It just self-polices at this point. So it's kind of nice. I don't feel, I used to feel an obligation to be on it all the time just because it was my thing, but I don't feel that anymore. And there are people who take care of it for me and stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of like this with y'all in it. If you and y'all would be like the Brady Bunch in a box. Yeah, it's like a meeting. Yeah, it is what it is. No, it's not. That's an old thing, and the only people who are on it are the 10 to 15 people that are left on it. I'm not opening, that room will not be opened up for anybody else. So that's why I'm doing the private lives. The private lives are like my Zoom. You just see what I'm doing. I'll sit around, I'll sit on the couch, I'll get up, I'll clean a toilet. I haven't done that yet, but I'll do laundry, I'll make Andrew's lunch. They control it. They control it. I mean, some people don't go on video. Some people just talk. Some people don't. Some people just listen. It just depends. Everybody there pretty much talks, except Elizabeth. Elizabeth's not a big talker. And Laura. Get a couple of them. Jenny Boo, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I got to be careful with spreading my signing up for too much, what I do right now is pretty, so I don't know how I would manage it all. My thought is if TikTok gets too insane and I just keep getting violations and everything like that, I think that I might move to more of a protected live. Yes. Yeah, those with the people, they're like Brady Bunks. When you hear the story, she kind of changed my life and changed me from being violations. Not the pervy violations, but people just take me down. And it's just, you have to watch what you say. You have to watch what it's just, there's a lot of restrictions, and the trolls have all the power on TikTok. So, Patty. So yeah, it's really hard. Do not use TikTok here. I think people are meaner there. They are, Diane. They really are there. We have a lot of pets. We have 7. And so it's really getting to the point where I don't know if I'm gonna, I'm gonna do it until I can't anymore, if that makes sense. And when that time comes, then I will adjust my platform somewhere else. Yeah. No, B, you're not. Yes, they're very wishy-washy. You can, yes, I can. But sometimes it's really hard. You guys don't realize that. You don't see how many trolls I get in a day. It's almost
really hard to go because, you know, there are different types of trolls. There are the mean, aggressive ones, there are the abusive ones and harassing ones. Those are the ones that I get rid of, right? The ones who are very aggressive, I don't keep around. The people who are, uh,
That, you know, Furry's a good
yeah,
guy.
I
Let
heard
him
that,
know it's
Tara.
not going to go to wrestling.
I listened to
And,
that.
you know, that it's not, it's, you say that,
When we
I
tell our
know,
life story, I think you guys will appreciate it. Yeah.
you see Coke?
And if it makes me a bitch, it makes me a bitch. I don't care. You know, at this point, I don't give a shit about being a bitch or whatever people want to assume. You assume the worst in people, then that's on you, not them.
Not all the cats are in the house.
Jimbo
Some
does.
just
Don't
in
ever
the
use
house.
Telegram. I don't even know what Telegram
I
is.
think we have like
But
2 or 3
I
outside
remember
the cats,
people,
and the rest,
one of the people
some
who's
are
pretending to
inside,
be
some,
me,
and there's a
they
couple
use
that are in
Telegram.
and out. And some are just out because they've been doing that.
This app is a lot better. I mean, the comments have gotten uglier, like on my videos. But as far as the lives, they're much better, I believe. Trolls are worse than TikTok. Worse on TikTok. Because they're all over the place. They're in the comments, they're on your lives. Here you get a couple on the lives that are easy to manage, but there was a woman who called her troll at work. Oh, that was nice. TikTok for 3 creators. Am I one of them? Hey, Knight, K Knight. Isn't that it? I don't know what it is. It's weird. Somebody's like, did you telegram me? Wasn't that you too, Goodman? Didn't you get a, didn't you? But he is. Okay, he was a yapper. I tell him all the time, do your own life. Do it. I think it's great because he has the opportunity to bond with his followers, the people who really like him. And I have the opportunity to do it for me. I'm just saying.
This is Joanne. I named this after my mom.
I wish I could. Wouldn't that be funny to robocall the trolls? That every time you got in a complaint.
On YouTube in there because I, you know, apparently I don't know, I talked over her or something. Let's see. Hello?
Hi.
All right. What are you doing in here?
Everybody's happy over here. Are you done? I was just talking. You can't, nobody, poor YouTube was like, you weren't looking. You look cold. Are you cold?
No.
Is your back hurt?
No.
Do you have a stomach ache?
No.
Do you have to poop?
Nope. I'm just filming you. People have, where are you? So here you are.
I'm here.
All right. Are you ready to get off?
I'm going to have to go because
What time is it?
I'm going to have to get Hannah in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Comes in at what time?
Well, now 8:36.
8:36. So you got to leave.
At 8.
You got to leave by 8.
This is the happy group. Dan's having FOMO.
Grandpa does constantly go to the bathroom, unless you're talking about me.
Are you ready to get off?
In fact, I got to go to the bathroom again. I got 3 beers tonight, and there's just too much. Hang on, let me put you right here
Here,
for a second.
as you walk in there, can you put this in the coin thing? It's a dime that was in the washer. It's mine, by the way. I'm just kidding.
I'll put your name on it.
Hi guys, how are you? Those people who miss me. Those of you who don't, well, sorry. Samantha, that's funny. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Hi guys, Sacramento Airport. Sorry. Hi, he wouldn't stop talking, and y'all know I like to talk. Shit. Thanks, Taz. Maybe Andrew's home. Hi guys. Are you two timing us? I am. I'm kind of. Oh, what? Is that Leaks? Is Andrew home? Oh. I was like, who do I hear? I heard a Scotty voice. It's not Scotty though. It's his. So sorry. Did I select? Okay. Can I talk about Sister Wives really quick? I am hiding from Dan because I took YouTube, so that way we could talk. He wasn't letting me talk. He's yapper. I tell him to do this all the time. I always tell him to do his own lives because he does this and then I can't talk. Sister Wives. So I just started season 12. Season 12. Season 12. Season 12. So I can't just leave you guys. You guys gotta have over here. I heard car cries and I thought it was my cat. Oh,
Take me.
you're gonna take you?
Are you ready?
Oh, am I ready?
I don't know.
Mom,
Are you saying what?
where'd you put that jacket?
Is that yours?
It's Tyler's.
Oh, because I was like, you're not a medium. I thought it was Dennis's. It's outside on the vanity.
I hate Sister Wives. I can't stand it. I mean, it's always on.
The vanity, my new vanity's outside.
Oh, it drives me bananas. She's 24/7. She's watching that thing
Yeah, he was yelling at me.
all the time.
He was yelling at me before the live today because I have it. So whenever I have a free moment, and he was yelling at me, and he was like, "I'm tired of hearing that. You know, I don't like to hear that all day long."
Oh, man. All night. I mean, she came in, you sat in my bed for 2 hours last night and did nothing but watch that show.
You were on the fucking phone with your nephew.
No, I was on the phone.
You were on the phone with your nephew.
For 10 minutes.
No, for 45 minutes while I was in there. So then I picked up and left.
Oh, you didn't. In any event, yeah, I hear a lot of that stuff.
Good night, B.
It's my Joe right here. Joe followed me in there. That's my Joe. Yeah, it's my Joe.
Poor Dan. What time is it?
What nationality is Ed? I mean, I assume he's like me, Lithuanian, German, maybe some Russian. No, we're way far away from Grandpa, and Grandpa's up. He heard the dog bark, and I had to go in and explain to him what was going on.
So,
That's Coco over there. All right, I gotta eat.
yeah, I'm
I'm starving.
I gotta eat too before I go get.
I am starving because I have not eaten.
Cody's a lunatic. I know.
Lithuania is a country.
I haven't seen the perm yet, so I will.
Grandpa was married.
Excuse me? I hate when she licks her vulva.
My mom and dad
That
were
sound.
married for like 25 years, and his second wife, I
Anyhow.
don't know exactly how long they were
Are you
married.
getting
I don't know
off?
exactly when they got married. What?
Are you getting off?
Well, I'm going to go eat. Don't you want to eat?
Yeah. Well, you started another story.
Well, so I'm just answering a question. So we're going to go
I'll
eat
see you
some
in the
food
morning.
because it's been a while.
Love ya.
And then Danielle's going to go pick up Hannah. But thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Had fun tonight. And we'll be back on Monday.
Well, I'll be back tomorrow.
Danielle will be back on her stuff.
Love you guys. Bye.
Thanks so much.